The royal inheritance. What King Charles III really got. After Queen Elizabeth's death, with calls to action at the beginning, middle, and end. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away in 2022, the world mourned a monarch. But behind the palace doors, a very different conversation began. Who got what? How much did King Charles III actually inherit? What was left for Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward? You're about to find out. But before we pull back the velvet curtain, hit that subscribe button and comment Crown Cash if you're ready to uncover the royal fortune no one talks about. Let's get into it. Despite the crown jewels and castles, most of what we associate with royal wealth isn't privately owned. It belongs to the state or royal institutions. But Queen Elizabeth II did have a personal fortune, estimated at around $500 million. That included Balmoral Castle in Scotland, Sandringham Estate in Norfolk, a multi-million-pound stamp collection, thoroughbred racehorses, jewelry, private investments, and savings. This was money and property she could pass down like any other citizen. But there's one big royal twist. Most of the Queen's private wealth went to King Charles III. Why? Because of an ancient law. Under UK inheritance tax rules, assets passed from monarch to monarch are exempt from the 40% inheritance tax. That meant Charles could inherit hundreds of millions without losing a penny to tax. Had it gone to his siblings instead, the estate would have been taxed heavily. So, for financial and dynastic reasons, Charles received the lion's share. It includes Balmoral Castle Sandringham Estate, her personal wealth, most of her jewelry, private art collections, and it's all his, separate from the crown estate. Duchy of Lancaster, or the sovereign grant. Do you think it's fair that only the monarch gets the tax-free fortune? Drop a comment, yes or no, below. And hit like if you're learning something new about royal finance. Back to the story. So what about Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward? They reportedly received personal items, but nothing near the scale of Charles. According to sources, Anne may have received personal heirlooms, perhaps some jewelry and mementos. Edward and Sophie, already given the title Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, were reportedly gifted property use, not ownership. Andrew. After his controversies, his future inheritance remains unclear, though he's still allowed to live in Royal Lodge, a crown estate property. In short, the Queen may have shared sentimental or symbolic items, but the serious wealth and assets all went to Charles. On top of his inheritance, King Charles III now controls the crown estate, the Duchy of Lancaster, a private estate that gives him over £20 million annually, the royal collection, including the crown jewels and priceless artwork. So while not all of it is his in the traditional sense, Charles is now one of the wealthiest monarchs in the world. And all of that came together the day his mother died. So how much did King Charles inherit from Queen Elizabeth II? Roughly $500 million in personal wealth, tax-free fortune, and the symbolic weight of a 1,000-year monarchy. And while his siblings may have received keepsakes, the throne and its treasure stays with the king. What would you do with $500 million? Drop your answer in the comments. Like this video if you love real royal stories, not just gossip, but the real money and power behind the crown. And don't forget to subscribe for more history, monarchy, and secrets from inside the palace walls. Until next time, long live the curiosity.